Hello and welcome to another episode of Pedagogy Pods. Love the love that you're giving us, and we love picking up a new conversation I think, each time and meeting you here. And today we have a topic that could be pretty controversial, but can also be very easy to talk about. Well, we picked up, we've been interacting with students of late. I think we've visited multiple schools. You will have seen on our social media as well. What we noticed was the conversation that we also had was, should schools have uniform or not? And that's a good thought and a good conversation to have. But when you have topics like these, you really have to think it through before you start implementing these concepts or these new ideas. And to think about these kind of things, this a kind of a strategy which really works well. So for today's conversation, we've decided to put on the Bono's hats and we're going to put on different hats and talk about this. And believe me, we are being absolutely candid. We just picked up a topic and we said, let's demonstrate what could be, where could we take this conversation with the Bono's hats, isn't it?
Well, actually, uniforms to a strategy.
Yeah. It's always good to combine those two things to have a conversation.
So it's a very controversial topic, and how to discuss about it.
Yeah.
I think the Bono's hat is a wonderful way to do that.
Yeah. So, but actually, let's choose the hats. Which hats would you want to have?
I love red.
Oh, she loves red. Okay, I'm going to start with white because the white hat. So, what are these the bonus hats? If you're wondering, I'm going to drop a link. You can go ahead and take a look at these strategies and these hats before you start wearing them. But we'll give you a glimpse into what to do. So, I'm going to wear the white hat. White hat basically gives you the information. It tells you the facts as is. That it just lays out the entire information for you to ponder, for you to explore, for you to move forward. Red hat is all about feelings. Yeah. What do you feel about that topic? You are, when you hear about something, you immediately have a reaction and you have a feeling in your mind. That's what she's going to do. After that, I'm going to take up which one? Let me take yellow hat. That, okay, I hear you. And I'm going to take on yellow. Yellow hat is all about optimism, being open and exploring and a very positive embracing of the new concept. And then you're going to wear which hat?
Black.
Of course. How could we do without the black hat? What's the black hat going to do?
Black hat is going to tell you about caution, about risks involved.
Very important.
So it's to tell you what can go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's very important because at every step.
That's also very important.
Yeah, and I think a black hat and a white hat are something that go together because facts remain the facts. And black hat is going to tell you how to be cautious about it. So it's good to say curious but cautious. So that's what our game is going to be. And then I'm known to be creative, and therefore I'm going to wear the green hat. Green hat is all about being creative. And Meenakshi is very methodical, therefore she's going to wear the blue hat.
Blue hat.
Yeah.
Blue is another favorite color of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. She's wearing blue there as well. Right. So blue hat, what are you going to do?
Blue hat is going to tell us the processes, how to go about it, what to do about it.
Yeah.
Those processes are very necessary to follow.
Wonderful. So having talked to you about, what these stats are at a very surface level, we are now going to have a conversation about should we be having uniforms in school as a topic, and I'm going to wear the white hat. So uniforms. I think the word uniform itself tells you that uniforms bring in uniformity. Here, a structure in a school and a formal way of entering an institution is something very important and very dear, and therefore uniforms came into. There exists another school of thoughts. These are students. Self-expression is very important, and therefore we must allow them to just be, let them be, and wear what they want to wear, and bring in what they were, the way they want to represent themselves. So these are two school of thoughts, and I'm wearing the white hat to tell you that. I'm going to pass the hat on to Meenakshi, who's going to wear the red hat. Uniforms or not?
The uniforms gives a sense of belonging.
Nice. Okay.
I feel belong to a school where everybody is dressed up in a certain way.
Yeah.
So I would love that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I may feel a little overburdened also. Sometimes I may feel a little that why I have to wear this again and again.
Monotonous.
Continuous.
Yeah.
So sometimes I want to So every kind of feeling is welcome.
Absolutely. Well, that is true. So you see, when you wear the feelings hat, there are all kinds of mixed feelings that you have, and it's a good idea to bring them out on the table for discussion. And that's why she wore the red hat. And it's back to me. And with a yellow hat, what you can do is you think positively and you be open minded. Well, no uniforms. Great idea. I can actually have my own way of dressing up, and I think I can go many ways like this. And also, what it does is I don't have to buy multiple pairs of the same kind of uniform every year and then, maintain them, make sure they're washed, they're clean, they're ironed before I wear them. And no two people are going to look alike. So I will bring out my own individuality. I think it's a great way to promote your own personality, bring in more confidence in who you are, and share with the world. Yeah, possibly that could be a great way of thinking about a new, if you're trying to go to no uniform. Yeah. So, to you, the black hat.
I wear the black hat, and the black hat says that children come from different backgrounds, varied backgrounds in schools, and that may bring a complex in some students, and then that may bring some kind of uncomfortable feelings in the student that someone is wearing some very costly clothes, someone is wearing some not that good clothes.
Yeah.
So that brings a kind of disparity in those students, which is not a nice thing.
See, that's a very valid point. When you think about it, if we allow every child to dress up in their own way, we are also making space for, not just critiquing, but criticizing as well. And also open to appreciation as well at that time, right? So I will wear the green hat. Now, if I were to deal with these kind of problems, how will I deal with it in a way that it allows both, your individuality to come out, and it also is not hampering somebody's, growth as a person. So to wear the green hat, you have to be very creative. Some of the ways which schools have adopted this, on some days they have some other color, that is the sports uniform, and the other days they have a formal uniform, casual and formal combination could be one. The other
We're
one,
talking about flexibility.
a flexibility. It's a flexibility.
Versus flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're talking about is you could bring in flexibility in, or choice for that
Choice.
matter, but the choice is limited. So that it doesn't do away the parity part of it. There remains a parity in who's wearing what. And then there could be some very innovative ways of, designing those dresses. I think you have some budding designers sitting in your schools. We could actually engage those designers, those students who are good at designing, probably not just uniform. When you're doing houses, not just give them different colors, probably give them different logos, some logo design for houses.
Or maybe help can be taken from parents as well.
Exactly, anybody. Parents, Meenakshi, I would say students are going to bring their individuality. So, when you as a house are trying to design, or you as a designer group are trying to design something for the school, your sense of belongingness comes in. Yeah. And there is uniformity, yet there is a kind of a parity in it. So I think it's a beautiful way of doing that. And let's see if there's something left to it, because if these are the ideas, how are they going to come to life? She's going to wear.
Okay, blue hat. Now, blue hat is about discussions happening in different kind of groups.
Yeah.
Maybe management of the school, maybe principal and teachers of the schools, parents. So all of them discussing about the things, whatever all the heads have told, discuss about those things and reach on a result.
Yeah, exactly. So the process is what it should define. So what you're trying to put here is that we should be engaging all stakeholders.
All stake.
Yeah.
Yes, it is
Taking
important.
all viewpoints from all the hats, from all the discussions that has happened. Have a process.
Nobody should feel left out.
Exactly.
And all the things come together, and then we can reach on a decision.
And we can take an informed decision. Based on everything.
Which is important.
Yeah. Which is like, the 6 hats have given you different perspectives about the same topic. Now you are rich with information. You're rich with perspectives. You're rich with, what might work, what might not work, and what are the new ideas that can come out. So,
actually, I'm thinking one thing, that this procedure of 6 hats can be apply to all the classes so many topics to bring that thinking process in the class.
Absolutely, you can.
To generate that thought process, that critical thinking, that coming on a decision. And they so beautifully gives all the things together.
Exactly. What a wonderful thought. So, I mean, actually, in your language classes also, let's say, there are different characters in a story. So, we could actually discuss
About what
protagonist or the protagonist. What is it that they were doing? Were they really playing their roles? Or, you could wear 6 hats and the students in the group can wear. Anything that we're working upon, where decision making is a centerpiece. 6 hats, that is the Bono 6 hats, come in very handy. They help you take a very leveled, informed decision because you have multiple perspectives, thoughts, ideas, feelings in front of you before you actually come to this conclusion about that, right? So I hope today's discussion did help you. We don't say uniform or not. That's your call, definitely.
But teachers must use this in class.
Yes,
it's so beautiful to have this kind of a discussion in class.
Absolutely.
Students comes with brilliant ideas, brilliant thoughts, all kind of perspectives comes in picture, and in every subject it can be successful.
Yep. And if I were you, I would use it in a interdisciplinary way. So in our next one, we're going to mingle up subjects and we're going to see the possibilities of taking probably, something of what we have just spoken into our classrooms. So de Bono's hats into our classrooms and how can we take them bringing different subjects together is what we're going to do next time.
And if you use in your classrooms, please leave us in the comments that how you used it and how was the experience.
Absolutely. We so look forward to hearing back from you. To use the comments to comment, leave a comment. We will share the link of the Bono's hats with you. And of course, if you're looking for a workshop, we're always around. Just write to us at education@depedagogics.com. We'll be happy to do it.
Thank you
so much. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.